We thank you for joining us for Fox 5 Local News at 5. I'm Laura Evans.
And I'm Tony Perkins. Our top story tonight, a Prince George's County police officer is arrested and is now facing murder charges for allegedly helping his mother carry out a double shooting against his ex and her husband. Police arrested 26-year-old Richard Conway yesterday, just 5 days after they say his mother, Caroline Conway, shot the pair while they waited in a parked car outside a McDonald's fast food restaurant in Waldorf, Maryland. Let's go straight to our chief investigative reporter, Emily Miller, who was the first to exclusively report here on Fox 5 last Thursday that the police officer was a suspect. Emily.
Thanks, Tony. Well, two Maryland County police departments worked together to investigate a murder in which one suspect is a police officer. And the result? Caroline Conway confessed to murder and shooting the mother of her grandchildren. And police say her son, Richard Conway, a Prince George's County police officer, helped plan the murder and cover up the shooting. Sitting behind bars without bond here at the Charles County Detention Center are grandmother Caroline Conway and her police officer's son, Richard Conway. Both are charged with murder. Police say they conspired to kill Richard's ex-wife, the mother of his children, Krystal, along with Krystal's current husband, Robert Mange. Police say the grandmother, Caroline, was the shooter, and the reason was a child custody fight.
We followed the investigative leads. We were able to quickly apprehend her, and when we had an opportunity to question her, she admitted to the shooting.
Caroline confessed to police that she used her son's gun from his job at the Prince George's County Police Department. The murder weapon has not yet been found. Shell casings from the same ammunition used by Prince George's County Police were found at the crime scene. The murder happened at dinner time last Wednesday here at McDonald's in Waldorf, where Krystal and Robert Mange were picking up her two kids from the Conways. Well, Caroline Conway, the grandmother, got in the unlocked back door. She was carrying her son's service weapon because he's a police officer. Robert Mange tried to wrestle the gun away from her, and instead she shot him several times in the torso. And then Krystal went out the side door to try to run away, but Caroline followed her and shot her in the back. According to prosecutors, text messages between mother and son show that Richard Conway was part of the planning of the murder and the cover-up after.
Mr. Conway, evidence, we believe, shows that he conspired with his mother ahead of time and assisted her in making the crime succeed. That's first-degree murder.
Conway worked for the Prince George's County Police Department for 3 years.
I think any time a police officer who's sworn to protect and serve commits any crime, but especially murder, it does shock the conscience.
Prince George's County has suspended Conway without pay.
The charges this officer faces are deeply troubling to me, but his actions are his own and not a reflection of the over 1,700 men and women that serve our community day in and day out with professionalism and integrity.
Well, the McDonald's Corporation gave us this statement about the murder at their restaurant. We are deeply saddened by last week's incident, and we are in full cooperation with the Charles County Sheriff's Office for their current investigation, and our thoughts are with the families of those impacted. And finally, the two children, they're 2 years old and 4-year-old, have been staying with Krystal's parents while she's been in the hospital, but the police tell us that now she's out of the hospital. Now, sadly, these children lost so much that day because of a family fight over them. From the newsroom, Emily Miller, Fox 5 Local News.